Dear learners, corresponding past tense. I have written on the board corresponding past tense. What is corresponding past tense? Past tense of the verb in reported speech. Reported speech, that is direct speech and indirect speech. In my previous classes, I have discussed. And what will be the tense of the verb in reported speech? It will be determined by the verb, reporting verb. When the reporting verb is in past tense, the verb of reported speech must be in corresponding past tense. Today we are going to discuss this one. What is the corresponding past tense? Follow my board. I will be writing here. You will follow one example there. You will find what are the important rules. Remember, whenever we are talking in English, when we are changing direct speech to indirect speech, we face different problems. All the problems will be solved today. So watch the video. Now come to my classroom. I have written Borun said, this is reporting verb. And it is in past tense. After this, the reported speech, it is very hot. Is the verb of reported speech, it is in present tense. But look at the second sentence. Borun said that it was very hot. Was. That is simple present tense becomes simple past tense. Why this simple present tense becomes simple past tense? This will be determined, this will be discussed in corresponding past tense. Remember, when we are going to turn the direct speech into indirect speech, we must use corresponding past tense. So what are the corresponding past tense? Look at the board. I will be writing one by one. Look at the board. I have written simple present tense becomes simple past tense. Present continuous tense becomes past continuous tense. Present perfect tense becomes past perfect tense. Present perfect continuous tense becomes past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous tense. I will be giving you some more examples. Examples in a sentence. Okay, look at the sentences. Okay, look at the board. I have written Sital said it is very cold. Sital said that it was very cold. Simple present, simple past. Subha said Tom is playing tennis. Is playing present continuous tense. Subha said that Tom was playing tennis. Subha said Raj has taken tea. Has taken present perfect. Subha said that Raj had taken. Present perfect has become past perfect. Shubho said Tom has been playing tennis. Shubho said that Tom had been playing tennis. So present perfect continuous tense has become past perfect continuous tense. Okay, again I will be discussing all about past tense because all these are present tense. Form of verbs, that is in present tense when the reporting verb is in past tense and the reported speech is in present tense. Present tense, four kinds of present tense. What will be their form? I have discussed here. Now I will go to discuss all about past tense. So follow the board. Very interesting. I have written simple past tense becomes past perfect tense. Past continuous tense becomes past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect tense, it has no change. Past perfect continuous tense, it has also no change. Therefore, we have come to know only these two, simple past and past continuous. They have the change in reported speech. Otherwise, perfect tense and perfect continuous, that is past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense, they have no change. I will be giving you some examples. Look at the board. Okay. Look at the board. I have written Shubho said Tom wrote a story. So wrote, this is simple past tense. Shubho said that Tom had written a story. Had written, that is past perfect. Again Shubho said Tom was learning English. Was learning past continuous tense, it has become Shubho said that Tom had been learning. So had been learning, this is past perfect continuous tense, and I have told you there is no change of perfect past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Now we will go to future tense. So follow the board. Okay, you know in future tense we use shall or will. Shall or will, these are used to form future tense. So what will be their form in future tense? Shall becomes should, will becomes would, and can and may, can becomes could, may becomes might. And look at the example. I have written Shubho said Tom will buy. Will buy, this is simple future. And I have written Shubho said that Tom would buy a car. Would buy. These are the only changes in future tense you will find. There is nothing change. No change in future tense. All about changes we have learned, but there is exception. What is the exception? Follow the board, then I will discuss. Look at the board. What I have written. Shubho said, honesty is the best policy. Reporting verb past tense. Reported speech, it is in present tense. And when we turned it into indirect speech, I have written Shubho said that honesty is the best policy. Again I have used present tense. Why? Because it is always true. When the statement denotes it is always true, this is called. So remember, when the statement is universal truth, we must not change the verb, this verb, in indirect speech. Direct speech to indirect speech, when the statement, that is reporting verb, and the speech denotes any universal truth, we must not change the verb. In this way, we must remember what is corresponding past tense, and we must talk in English, that is start talking in English. Before this, if you want to evaluate yourself what you have learned, go to the description, there you will find quiz and attend the quiz to test yourself what is the lesson you have learned today, and you will get the score. Already the marks will be there. So evaluate yourself, go to description and do the quiz contest. After this, remember to subscribe the channel so that you can learn in my classroom later. Right now I thank you all.